Hey everybody, and welcome back to Darksiders. I'm Neg Primer, and we are taking off towards the Tree of Life. But in order to, before we get there, we have to go find Ilya, as whatever her name is, and talk about the fire of the mountain. It's saying press this. You can look at the map. You can see where you are on the map. You can see where you're going. Any kind of information you want. Okay, there you can zoom in and out. I was trying to remember. But this area is called Tristone. What is this? This reveal actually could be a lot better, because you get kind of a hint of it here, but you get to see way too much of it, I think. If they had barred it off so all you see is that top part, it would have been a little bit better. Because once you come out here, that's where you get the cool reveal. Okay, so we're supposed to go over there, but first there's this guy over here. We'll talk to him since he's closest.
The Reaper. It's about time you came. The Makers are dying, and our realm. We few are all that remain.
A warrior's life is never easy, old one.
Aye, not easy, but simple. I always saw my end with blade in hand, a field of enemy dead before me.
And what glorious end awaits you hiding behind these gates?
You cannot fight corruption, nor can you harm it. You can only kill those it has claimed. Every blow I strike against corruption is a blow against my own people. Muse on that, Rider, before you mark me as a coward.
So it gives us the option right away to fight him.
End your troubles, Maker.
Well, you're welcome to try. This blade is more ancient than you, Rider, and taller to boot.
I will break it, and you, down to size.
Let's go ahead and fight Thane. See, we're doing such little damage, and bam, he hits us once. Is it left bumper? Yeah, so, see, he hit us once, and it's like, nope, you're over. So we're gonna train with him. His name is Thane. And we will get Harvester Revenge, which will allow us to close distance. And then we do not have enough money for anything else here. Sorry, I'm gonna double check on that real quick. You can see here it gives us a bunch of different types of attacks, and it's basically heavy attacks are all using Y. Melee and scythes are separated for some reason. It's very strange. But yes, these are some of the different attacks that we will that we get. See, he gave us this right there. These things will drop gold. I'm trying to remember how much of a commodity gold becomes. I feel like at a certain point you don't really use it as much anymore. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead. This is a door up here. But it's been barred to keep corruption out. which is interesting because we had to fight corruption off to the side over here, which to me says that maybe it's not working as well as it should. Or maybe they didn't think far enough ahead. I have gifts! So gifts, you can actually, if there are other people playing this game that you know, you can send each other gifts. I want to see what gifts I have. Oh, shoot. I actually don't know if I'm gonna use any of these because I feel like they're kind of cheating. Yes, an angel diplomat sent us armor. Volgrim from the first one, the merchant. He sent us a set of armor as well. He also sent us a special gift. Another angel diplomat sent us a new sword, or a new weapon. Gave us another weapon from an ominous cinder. The Crucible Showman sent us a secondary weapon. Distressed Soul sent us a secondary weapon. A Thoughtful Old Maker gave us a bunch of armor. So you can see we got a lot. This is the offline inbox, this is in-game stuff. There's also an online inbox, which is empty. It's always going to be empty. And here it's gonna go over. Oh no, it's gonna go over all the pieces one by one. This is not the most effective use of time. And then yeah, I don't know if I should use any of this stuff. It's not that it's bad stuff, it's that it is good stuff, actually. This is not a super difficult game. Neither was the last one, but this one I venture is probably even easier. And hello. Again, you have to keep in mind, look at how tall she is in relation to Death. And keep in mind, Death himself is already like 12 to 15 feet tall. So she's a good 25 to 30 feet tall. That's at least as big as your house.
Maker's beard. The rumors are true. A horseman in the Forge lands. The name's Alia, and that's my brother Valis. We are the keepers of this forge. Though I reckon that means less now than once it did.
This is a Maker's Forge?
Nay, the Maker's Forge is lost to us. Silenced by the hands of corruption. But in its depths we once crafted the dark towers of hell and the cities of heaven.
Now you make trinkets?
And you, one of the four, now seek the aid of the Makers? I guess we've all fallen from high places.
I came here seeking the tree, and your elder speaks of fire. What is it?
Aye, the fire of the mountain, the Stonefather's blood. It once flowed into our forge, as did the tears. Both imbued our craft with incredible power, the heart and the soul of stone. But corruption has taken them, and now our forge is silent.
Why does this concern me?
The way to the tree is lost, barred by corruption. You can no more leave this place than we. Restore our forge, and the tree can be reached.
I don't follow your reasoning.
We are makers, not warriors. But we are not without our weapons. Before the forge was lost, we crafted a mighty creature of soul and stone. A colossus to fight this corruption. But to awaken him requires a maker's key. And we need our forge to craft one. Will you help us?
What is this cauldron?
A temple built in the shadow of Stonefather's Peak. There, the fire of the mountain was harnessed and passed into our forge. Ride east of town, ride through the charred pass, and towards the cindery peak of the Stonefather. There, you will find the cauldron.
Man of no words, your brother.
But hardly silent. His voice is the ring of the hammer and the roar of the white flame.
Yes, he works while you talk. I may have need of a blade.
Is your need greater than ours, horseman? I think not. We fight for the survival of our realm and our kin. Prove worthy, and mayhaps we can do business.
So, yeah, I'd have to look. I'm sure on the Wikipedia it probably references how tall these people are, but do think about that fact that they are probably about 25 to 30 feet tall.
What brings you before me?
Kind of crazy. See, this guy says nothing. You can't hit them or anything. This is not Skyrim. So, through this door is a forge. Oh, it will actually let us go back there, but that's the forge. We saw it in the cutscene. I'm not going to go back there, because there's not really anything back there right now, I don't think. We will go back there eventually. But let's go up here, and there's another person up here who has a blindfold on.
We've been awaiting your arrival, horseman. Your shadow has long hovered over this realm.
Many know the Reaper, Old One, but I don't know you.
We are the builders of this world, but corruption seethes at its heart and destroys in days what we shaped over eons. Adar does his best to soothe our pain, but our souls yearn for only one comfort: death. We are without hope.
Tell me, Shaman, what is corruption?
I only know what I fear it to be. That corruption is hate given life, and that hate does not come from trees or stones, but from ourselves.
You despair, Old One, and yet raise life from the earth.
I am a shaman, bound to this task even as our days darken. We are as the vines, coming to root, then to flower, and then to decay, dropping seeds upon the dust. A circle everlasting. I cannot stop it, nor can I stop you.
Tell me more about the Tree of Life.
The forest around the tree has been corrupted. It hungers. You cannot reach the tree, not with breath still in you. Not all quests are left unfinished. A gift for you, in honor of all your brother has accomplished.
So she gave us Pauldron. These are your past, but also your future. And Chaos Fang, a pair of scythes.
Horseman, do you ever doubt your future?
No.
So one like yourself would set out to change a fate that displeases him. That is a long and dangerous path, even for Death himself.
How is that your concern, Shaman?
Only that I am skilled at crafting talismans. If you gather the proper materials and return them to me, I'll make a potent talisman to aid you on your journey.
What do you require?
Stalker's bone, mordant dew, and carven stone. It is not a simple charm.
Where can I find them?
Somewhere in the Forge Lands. I rarely leave Tristone, but that pup Khan is always out exploring. He can tell you more, no doubt.
So Karn,
What was old is new again.
this is Muria. We talked to Thane, and I can't remember the other lady's name or her brother's name, but Karn is a different one. We have not met him yet. So she's mostly just selling talismans, which are all way too expensive for us to purchase. And you can see this follows the same kind of color aesthetic that a lot of games do, where it's green, blue, purple, and then gold. Equipment. I think gold is in this. Yes, these are all gold. So Chaos Fangs. The rest of these I need level 5. Oh, maybe they aren't that much better. They're just good. They're just decent starting gear. Let's start off with the Chaos Fangs, though, because it's considerably better than what we've been using. And when you look at these, you can see they do have their own set of abilities, I guess. Chaos Fangs, of course, give you a critical chance and critical damage. These ones would give us defense and strength and health regen. This one will give us ice damage, and it'll also give us critical, but less than what we've got. These ones will actually have us gain health, so we get 6 health per hit, 28 health per kill, and every time we crit, we gain an extra 11 health. So, kind of cheating a little bit. We're only level 2. But you can see over on the right hand side we do have strength, defense, arcane, resistance, all that stuff. All of that is actually character attributes, like you would see in an MMO or an RPG or anything like that. Wow, I wish these graphics here were a little higher quality. They're looking really blocky. So we're gonna go ahead and switch to the hammer. And see, here we have a bunch of other ones. These are all gonna be level 5 as well, and they'll all do considerably more damage than this. Same thing here, pauldrons. Okay, I wanted to take a look through that. But here's a bunch of level 5 stuff that we cannot wear yet. But part of the reason I wanted to go through here is to see what all we can sell off.
Something true.
Because yes, they're selling and buying in this. And we are going to sell the scythes.
My thanks.
We're gonna basically sell all of our grays.
I will offer this to the...
Okay, and then we also have health potions. We can also, I believe we can buy health potions from her, and wrath potions. So that gives us a little extra gold, but not enough. And then one last thing that I'll show you guys real quick is... Oh, maybe it doesn't say it. I believe the maximum amount of items that we can carry are what's in these rows. Maybe I will use these. I'll be cheap. I don't care. More info. More to... think we will hold on to Vandersmash. And we'll actually do the Angel of Death scythes, because we'll be cheap and we'll do health regeneration. So Angel of Death scythes and Vandersmash. And I don't have the best memory for this kind of stuff, so unfortunately we'll have to do this kind of piece by piece. See, look at how much that one's worth. That one's worth almost 2,000. Cauldron of the Horseman, Strength, Arcane, Critical, Health and Health Regeneration. We're just gonna just keep all the Angel of Death stuff
as best as I can.
But see, we can't use any of it until we hit level 5. But alright. Let's make sure that we're pretty much clear in here. So yeah, we don't even have equipment on all of our body yet. But this area is a very pretty area, and I wish it had a better reveal than kind of peeking through the rocks over there. just a tad bit disappointing. But now this bearded motherfucker is up here. I didn't really need to swear there, but I did.
The fire is more valuable than I, horseman. You should make haste to the temple.
I swear, is that the voice of Jorah Mormont from Game of Thrones? I think it is.
Fire alone won't save your realm. You speak of the forge.
Aye. Without the fire and the tears of the mountain, without the forge itself, we have no means to clear the forest and reach the tree of life.
What then?
Our power is over creation, yours over death and despair. You are Nephilim, Lord of Destruction. Perhaps in that, there is hope.
Just how old is the forge?
It is as ancient as the realm itself, and perhaps even older. It is said the forge was the first thing we makers built, that in its depths we shaped entire worlds.
So,
you should
yeah.
make haste to the temple. Ride fast, Death. My realm.
Horseman, you'll find not that way, but trouble.
Do what you must for your kin, old one. For mine, I ride to the cauldron.
Well, if you fancy your corruption waist deep, that's as good a place as any. You know, there's a reason this gate is here. And if you were a friend, I wouldn't let you pass. But then, who is friend to death?
Have you wisdom to share, or was it long since knocked loose in battle?
Wisdom ain't like teeth. I've plenty left. Enough to stay clear of the cauldron. The ancients filled it with right nasty traps. But one so clever as yourself will surely.
So yeah, this they do make this game seem like it's a lot more talking. Maybe that's why I kind of like it more at this day and age. Alright, thank you, sir. This may seem a little familiar. You kind of have an entrance like this off the crossroads in the first game. Why to swing down? It was B in the last game. What is this? Boatman coin! Boatman. Of course, the ferryman took the souls of the dead across the river Styx, which I'm pretty sure that's a reference to. Feel pretty confident about that. But yeah, so we are progressing now. There won't be as much talking for a while, at least for a little while. And we will actually get some combat and stuff in this episode. Although maybe not much. What the... Hello. This thing's kinda creepy. Kind of follows you wherever you go. Well, maybe not wherever. I'm kind of off the beaten path. So, those might look a little familiar. We had the explodey crystals last time around. They seem to have gotten a little bit bigger. There wasn't anything over here, was there? Oh, there's a ferryman coin over here. Boatman coin. These, I believe, are like artifacts in the first game. Oh yeah, I can't double jump, so I can't jump anywhere near... I can't jump anywhere near as high as I could in the first game. Which is interesting, because you would think he would be heavier. War would be heavier, that is. But alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just make kind of a beeline for where we're supposed to be going. But yeah, you can, as we pointed out, we get our horse right off the bat in this game. The first game, you had to go through a good, like, half, 2/3 of the game before you got your horse, and even then you could barely use it. Here, it is going to be our best friend. So here we have the Weeping Crag. This is actually an optional dungeon, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember for sure if we have to go back here or not. Here's some creepy noises in there. So yeah, if you're quick enough, you can kill these guys as they come up. Bye! Hey look, a boatman coin! Shoot. I guess I can run around here for a little while just so I do something this episode. Because I don't have time to make it anywhere else. But this is ultimately not where I'm supposed to be. This dungeon, I believe, is meant for much later on.
I cannot. Impossible.
I cannot heal right now. I don't know, it's letting me go through quite a bit of this. Which is kind of surprising. So I have to get that to go up. I think this is actually one of those things that'll require me to come back. Maybe if I'm quick about it? Nope. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I have to come back here later for that.
I cannot.
Just like the first game, there are certain power-ups that you will pick up throughout the game. And, you got something blue there. Okay. Yeah, it's better. So there's a boatman token over there. There's this guy over here. There's hooks all over the roof. I have no way to do anything in here, I don't believe. So we're gonna swim out over here. Is that the same boatman token I saw before, or is this a different one? Also, point of fact, I don't believe I can attack at all while I'm in the water. Okay, so let's get up out of here. Like I said, I don't think there's anything in this dungeon for me to really do. I figured I'd just give a little look at it. We're actually supposed to keep going. We're supposed to keep going that way. But before we do, these may look a little familiar to all of you. Oh, hello!
Over here. Greetings, horseman, and welcome. I've been expecting you.
Vulgrim. What brings you crawling out of the shadows?
I wouldn't want to lose my most valuable customer. Not to what lurks at the edge of shadows. So here I am, to offer my wares.
Do you know that I don't? I'm not here by choice, demon.
I merely followed the trail of carnage. Your blades are as sharp as ever. Even still, I may be able to help you. I carry things others would frown upon. Go on, take a look. You won't be disappointed.
A little creepy.
Fresh merchandise.
And there you go, I can respec all my abilities. They have these... He has these boxes that I can buy for boatman coins and money. That will give me things. I can also sell stuff to them. So I'll start off by selling that hammer.
I suppose it'll
that
do.
I'm not using. Ooh, I didn't see I picked up some new...
Another time, demon.
Until then, perhaps you'll grant me a small indulgence. There are pages missing from the Book of the Dead. I believe many lie along your path. If you bring them to me, your reward will be substantial.
And so will be my damnation.
Alright, so he wants chapters of the Book of the Dead. So we are using that, but we also picked up that. So we got new gauntlets. Gloves, I guess it just calls them gloves.
I have new items, if you have the coin.
No, you don't. Then we will sell. Let's see, they're only worth 20. But alright, with that, we're actually going to call it a wrap for this episode. I hope you all enjoy this choice. I'm not entirely sure if people are ready for more Darksiders or not, but I'm giving it to you anyways. If for some reason you can think of a terribly compelling reason why I shouldn't be playing this and I should be playing something else, The Witcher 3 expansion leaps to mind. But if you can think of some terribly compelling reason I should be playing that instead, let me know. Or anything else. I'll go ahead and mention real quick, the reason I'm not doing the Witcher expansion is because I didn't play Witcher 3 on this channel, and I kind of want to do that before continuing to do expansions, because I've already done that with Wolfenstein. And that served well enough as a standalone thing, but I don't feel like The Witcher is going to. Because I think I use my same character and everything. But anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next episode. Thank you.